but I need some safety things. I want to teach you about the sword. Number one, the sword we're using, there's different people that have swords. We do Japanese, like the samurai, because we teach Japanese karate. And in the Japanese culture, they were only right-handed, not now. Alright, so what they would do is if you started showing dominance with your left hand, they would actually tie your hand behind your back. And you might go 6 months with your hand tied behind your back. Because they felt if you use your left hand to dominate your left hand, that you were possessed. So I didn't do that, but that's what they did. So they would tie so you would only be able to use your right hand. So you hear about the right-hand man, all these different things. The right hand is the dominant hand. So when you're holding your sword, you only hold it on your left side, pointed down by your waist like this. I need you to stand feet together. And parents need to do is teach the kids about how swords are done. Anytime you touch the sword with your right hand, meant that you were ready to fight. You ever watch a Japanese movie? They might be standing here, you can see the guy kind of go like this, and somebody goes, cut him in half. A sword cut, I actually teach the sword. So I teach the art of throwing the sword. If I saw him doing that and I took my sword out, I would cut him in half. That's the end of the fight. That's how quick it becomes. Cut him in half. Alright, so I would step, cut him in half, sling the blood off, put the sword away. That's the art of the idol of throwing the sword. So I know it sounds gross and I'm sorry to hear it. I'm trying to teach them about why they need to respect it. Okay? So any weapon is just an extension of yourself. I could punch that car, I can hit that car. So a weapon could be a rock, a pencil, it could be anything. A purse. Yeah. Excuse me, can I borrow your purse? Just kidding. Okay. Alright, let me finish, we can get going. So guys, what I want you to do is when you're standing here, I want you to hold your sword only with your left hand. The other thing is, you kids, I don't want you picking on this and pulling apart. These are expensive. And I told my students, if you tear these up, I will not let you play again. They're expensive. Please treat them like you know they belong to me. It's Mr. Wells. Okay, guys? Is that fair? You don't want me to go mess up your stuff, do you? Okay, don't mess up mine. So, I'm going to let Mr. Chris and I, let's do it this way, demonstrate a little bit how to do this. We're going to have a team on that side, a team on this side. We're going to bow, and we're going to bring our sword out. I want you to pretend that the sword is a flashlight. It has to be pointed to the ground. If I lift this up, I'm out. So this is not dramatic like I'm out because my sword pointed up. Do you understand that? If you're out, you're going to put one knee on the ground and hold your sword just like this. You become an obstacle in the ring. No talking, you're out. Do you understand? When we say, all right, game over, we're going to start again, I want you to stand up. You're going to turn your sword around and hold it on your left side like this. And then we would bow and run back to where we need to go. So, the goal on this, if I have the sword out, is getting him below the waist, not the hand, but somewhere below the waist. This is not this. Correct. This is touch. Because I don't want anybody getting hurt. Do you understand? So the object is just a touch. If I go to touch him, he can block it. If I go to touch him, he can block it. Then he can step in and hit me. And if he hits me, I'm out. If we hit each other at the same time, we're both out. And what you have to do is any game you play, if you're not honest, it's not fun. And I'm sure all of us have played games with somebody wasn't honest. If we do this and everybody's honest, if you think you get hit, you're out, you're down. Because then we can get back up and play another game. And not argue back and forth. Does everybody understand? Now most of you have a chance to do this in class. So we've done this a few times. I just want you to respect these and be careful what we're going to do. Does everybody see this white line here at the edge? Inside the white line up to that black line over there because you need to stay away from those tables. So if you see where Mr. Weldon's going to be standing, that is out of bounds. If you step out of bounds, you are out. If you step on the line, you're out. Just like in football. Everybody understand? Alright, what are your questions? I don't want anybody getting cracked in the head. Okay? And this is to tap. I don't want you stabbing people because it's going to bend. Everybody understand? All right. Do not use the sword to get out this way.